This video is brought to you by Knives Ship Free, the best place to buy knives, period. Hi gang, Rob here. It is the afternoon of 27 January 2024. Coming to you today with a knife review, and yes, this is a sponsored video by KnifeShipFree.com. There will be a link in the description. If you click on it, it will take you to the Chaparral page of KnifeShipFree.com, where you can purchase this knife, or you can jump over and buy anything else, and it'll help out the channel a little bit. If you send your business to Jay and the gang at KSF, I would appreciate it, and so would they. The knife we are looking at today is the Spyderco Chaparral Sun and Moon Edition, the latest Chaparral in my collection. This is my personal knife, and I didn't get this knife for free, but I did get a discount as part of the sponsorship for this video. And for those of you who have been following me for very long, you know this is going to be a positive review because I love the Chaparral. It has come in a variety of configurations and colorways. The first was in the classic carbon fiber and G10 laminate handle with a CTS XHP blade. Still retained in this version, by the way. Let's see if I can get you a shot of the etch. There you go. It has been produced in a Raffir Noble scale set. It has been done in a gray FRN like it needed to be any lighter. It's even been done in a variety of titanium handles. Let's talk about this particular one though, because it's my favorite. It's handled in a material that you can use and not worry about it looking beat up, which is not necessarily the case with the Raffir Noble or some of the titanium, but it's still super cool. Before we get into why I love this one the most, let's talk about the knife in general. First of all, classic Spyderco leaf-shaped blade with that sort of coarse Taichung satin. This one is produced in Taichung, Taiwan. Let's see, where's that etch? There you go. So it is a small EDC folder, just a 2 13/16 inch blade, 3 5/8 handle, so very efficient blade to handle ratio. It is a midlock, sans the boy dent. And I think because of the sort of angular shape of the lock bar cutout, the boy dent would have looked kind of ridiculous, and no need on kind of a light duty knife. It is a fully hafted but not lined G10 handle, meaning it is assembled and then finished, so you'll not feel any transitions from scales to backspring to backspacer. The clip is ambidextrous tip up, deep carry wire that I call the paperclip clip. Thickness, blade thickness only 77 thousandths of an inch thick. And the handle thickness, just 5/16, about 300. It's actually about 316 thousandths in thickness. Carries super small, slices super well. This one is wearing my edge, done at about 15 degrees per side. So how's the mechanics? Let's see. Riding on phosphor bronze washers, 0 vertical play, 0 side play. Not a super free blade as I have it adjusted. Centering is going to be hard to see, but it's right down the middle. The black and white kind of mess with your eye a little bit. So let's talk about the scales. White G10 with the rising sun, kind of reminiscent of the Japanese flag, which I find kind of interesting because they didn't make this knife in Seki City, but it's got the Japanese flag. And then on the pile side for me, because I'm left-handed, is the mother of pearl moon inlaid in black G10. Everything's polished, and one of the most impressive features about this knife is that you can't even feel the inlays. which I think is really awesome. Action is buttery smooth on phosphor bronze washers. I don't know if it's much of a thumb flicker. Let's see. Yeah, you can do it. But it's more of a sweeper because it's kind of small. It's hard to get your hand in the right place to flick. But I find if I just lay it in my fingers and give it a sweep, that's the easy way to open it. You can kind of fling it closed. Can you Spydie drop it? Well, you can if you don't hit the table. There we go. I love this little knife. It's so stunning. It fits the hand so well, especially using the forward choil. If you're in a pinch grip, you won't do that, but still get a pinky on easily. Let's see, not that you would ever use it in a reverse grip, but I guess if you pressed it into service, it's actually kind of secure. In the hammer grip, you're going to want to be forward. And a vertical draw cut grip, very comfortable in the hand. And in a sort of standard draw cut grip, pretty good. Kind of an odd grip to use for a knife this small, but that's all right. So why would you want an EDC folder this light, this skinny? I mean, it's not a hard use folder, is it? Well, what it is this. It is a superb slicer. Of course, if you try to put the blade through the paper crooked, it doesn't slice very well. Let's see, do a little push cut. Yeah. That's what it's good at, slicing. And I just find that with the combination of the Spydie hole and the inlays and the organic shapes, it just works so well. It just screams Spyderco to me. It just screams Spyderco. They've made this knife in kind of smaller runs, but they keep making them. I don't know how much longer that's going to continue. I got a feeling that you're going to want to own one of these and tuck it away, because I don't think it's going to be around forever. I just moved my background. If you've never owned a Chaparral, you really need to. I think when it comes to absolute slicing, cutting performance, it's going to be superior to your Sage series. It is a slightly smaller blade, but the thinness, guys, is what makes this knife rock. For an experienced hand in a gentleman's pocket, I just don't think it gets much better than this. Certainly, it's about the same weight and the same size as a Benchmade bug out, but this is kind of a different knife. It's more dressy, it's more special, it's more genteel, I guess. Great Sunday go to meeting knife. Great trip to the post office knife. Not a better mail opener made than the Chaparral. Especially if you're someone who carries a tactical folder and a utility folder. This is a great EDC utility option. I know that it's not necessarily the right thing for me to do, to pull out the full-size Recon 1 or the Masad Ayub folder to open packages at the post office. This is a much more sheeple-friendly carry option. But if I had to sum this knife up in one word and why I love it, it's cool. In a second kind of way. You TNPers will know what that word means. Just thought I'd show it to you and let you know how much I love it. And these, at the making of this video, are currently available at Knives Ship Free. Please use the affiliate link below if you'd like to purchase one for your very own self. I think that's all for this one. Grace to you and peace, my friends, from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Remember, the Word and my Chaparral are sharp. In an addendum, for those of you watching to the end, this is the first video with my new, and I hope squared away, audio processing soundware and my lavalier mic. because I've torched the one in my camera again. Plus, this is just a better option. And we're working with new studio lights. You'll notice no reflections coming from the top, and I think a more uniform black in the background. We have LED studio lights from the left and the right. So let me know how you think everything looks and sounds in the comments. I would appreciate it. That's all for this one. Talk to you soon.